startup season. I need my check, man, he always gon' remind. I had to bust out some raps for the one time. Think I'm flexing, I only do sometimes. I need to be gas on my wrist like it's lunchtime. I had to bust.
What makes Summer Creek High School different than other schools is most recently is our growth. I started here as the principal here 6 years ago, and we had 2,100 students, and now we have 3,600 students. With next year, we'll probably hit about 4,000 students. When you have more students, you just have greater achievements in our academics, in our arts, and our athletics. What makes us different maybe is our diversity and the way that we get along at Summer Creek High School, because we've had just a tremendous school year.
Summer Creek has grown in popularity primarily because of our academics, athletics, and fine arts. Every day, students challenge themselves in the numerous dual credit courses, such as AP Calculus AB Dual, Anatomy and Physiology, Physics Dual On-Ramps Economics, and Dual Theater Art.
At Summer Creek, we have probably the most students out of the entire district to take our courses, and we have opportunities like On-Ramps. On-Ramps is dual credit program where the students just take the course, and as long as they pass the course, they will receive that college credit. We have On-Ramps through University of Texas and San Jacinto College, and we use our science and math classes for that. So our students have the opportunity to gain at least 30 to maybe 34 college hours, especially when they hit 11 and 12 graders, if they take advantage of our dual credit program.
We have an extremely well-versed academic community that consists of over 100 students who received a 5 on their AP exams, along with several other students receiving AP honors. Here at ACHS, the best is truly the standard.
Straight up. Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out.
Not only do we excel academically, but we remain prosperous in our athletic department. We don't shy away from competition when the pressure is on.
I feel they won state back-to-back, so it's something that's rarely done at the 6A level. We've had some pretty good track and field teams in the city of Houston, and ultimately the state of Texas is known for being the best track and field state in the country. The participation numbers and just the athletes and the marks that we produce each year is elite level, and obviously the kids have success at the collegiate level and ultimately become Olympians. It's a special place. Summer Creek is exceptional. I've been here since 2009, and I'm blessed to be the last remaining coach from that squad. I definitely had opportunities to go else places, but I knew that this campus and this environment was pretty exceptional with the athletes that we have and with the culture. I see Summer Creek been successful for a pretty long time, so it's nothing that's temporary. I think it's going to be something that we're going to continue to compete and operate at a high level.
This year, we had 15 people on the swim and dive team and 6 people in wrestling qualify for state.
Competing at state, like the emotions that went through my mind, it was like crazy, like having like a big audience watching you, I guess. It was really awesome and fun, and I'm really glad I did it my senior year. So the reason I think swim and dive was so successful, the other divers that made it to state were Justin Sherwood and Jace Percival. Like, it was a great team bonding and like great environment to work with. Like, every fifth period was always fun with them. So yeah, it made me fun to dive.
Student athletics at Summer Creek High School strive to push themselves past their limits and is maintained due to our winning legacy and culture.
Coming into weeks of state, the biggest preparation that we do is training and making sure that I'm confident over the hurdles. And other than that, just mentally training. Our coaches have provided so much for us and sacrificed so much for us to make sure that we're at our best level. And usually I like to say iron sharpens iron, and with like my teammates Aaron and Barry, they've all instilled me into who I am today.
The competitive spirit is alive at Summer Creek, especially in our fine arts department. Talented musicians, artists, actors, and dancers walk these halls with a bright future that will impact the greater entertainment community.
My experience with American Idol is one that I probably will never forget. I probably will never forget my senior year because American Idol truly pushed me past being a better musician, and I think the experience in itself is something that I will always remember because I completely changed as a musician. I thank American Idol for giving me the opportunity so I can share to others on how truly special the moment was, and how now I get to tell the other choir students how the music world is, and it was truly beautiful. But anytime I needed something, I always went to choir. anytime I wanted just to relax throughout the day. I went to theater, and I was always so welcomed in band, and I always had my AP Music Theory class and orchestra. Me telling you that already states how welcoming everybody is in the fine arts. I think anybody that goes into our fine arts program is going to be welcomed, and they are going to blossom because of how incredible the program is and how much dedication the teachers take to their students.
We had 8 students make All-State. 7 of them were from choir and orchestra, and the last one was our first finalist for band in over 8 years.
It feels amazing to be representing Summer Creek at an all-state level. Just going there for the experience and telling people where I'm from, like they don't know where I'm from initially, but like I tell them about Summer Creek and it just knows that like our name is out there now. And just being the first person in like 7 or 8 years from the band to make All-State is just incredible. Like it's possible. For the preparation, like the music comes out in July and like I immediately try to get my hands on the music and practice it. But also remember that don't practice too much before you burn yourself out. Remember, breaks are important. Practicing is important, but breaks are just as important.
Summer Creek is home to several unique CTE programs, such as our culinary and tiny homes. We established the Tiny Homes program in Humble ISD, creating 5 homes as of 2023. We acknowledge the value in supporting our local veterans and the community through this partnership by providing homes to those in need.
Pre-Culinary Arts program is a ProStart school. So we are technically preparing students to ensure that they are CCMR, which is College, Career, and Military Readiness. All of our students here in the culinary program earn an industry credit, which means that they actually receive some type of industry endorsed certification. These students actually get the opportunity to host an array of different events here in our culinary cafe, as well as we go out into our community and we actually promote different events, ensuring that these students are taught vital professionalism that they'll actually use someday in their profession.
There's only one culinary arts program like this in our district. We also take huge pride in our FFA and our criminal justice program.
Managing livestock, you have to stay responsible and you have to have good time management and focus on your overall goal for that year.
How's the courtroom in Summer Creek help my students get real life experience? But when we do mock trials or cases where I want the kids to do wrongful death lawsuits or opening and closing statements about the case, it gives them a real world experience because you have the jury side, you have the witness and the judge's chamber, so it kind of puts them in the field of a courtroom and it becomes realistic because now you're doing something that you see on TV or you hear about, and it becomes really exciting. And I love the fact how my kids get really nervous. Like, I want to say this right, I want to hold this, and they have their script with them, so you have to tell them relax. So it's giving them a chance to prepare for their future.
Bulldogs take pride in our school spirit. During pep rallies, friendly competition is encouraged between the grade levels and the energy is extremely high. The culture at Summer Creek High School surrounds maintaining excellence, but also prioritizing celebrating our students and community in all of their endeavors.
The Starlets are the center of school spirit here at Summer Creek High School. We are all diverse. We all have different dance backgrounds, and that's what makes it just so special. It's extremely special representing Summer Creek. I have taught here for 14 years. I am an original Bulldog, and Summer Creek is just like family to me. Like, I absolutely love waking up every day and seeing my Bulldogs and loving the Bulldog spirit. The culture here is like no other. And not only that though, we have an amazing staff here. And to that staff and the community to vote for me to represent Summer Creek just makes me extremely happy.
Self-expression is greatly valued at Summer Creek. We have over 30 different clubs that range from men's volleyball to investment to origami to our outstanding student council. There are multiple points of access to allow students to explore many different walks of life.
Introducing the Mr. and Mrs. Summer Creek competition unifies the community as it serves as a fundraiser for several organizations, as well as scholarships for seniors. Summer Creek was founded on the ideal that there should be a connection between student and teacher. This was introduced by our first principal, Mr. Kramer.
First opened up Summer Creek, we talked about what made it unique. Well, all of our staff at the time that was here went through a training. It was called Capturing Kids' Hearts, and it was every staff member participated in that, and it basically was a concept where we set up norms for classrooms. Every teacher stood at every door. Every kid got their hand shaked every time they came into the classroom. Each classroom established what were the 3 non-negotiables that we were all going to agree by, and it really set the tone for. Because you remember, we took kids from multiple schools in the district, and so kids that all showed up here, and it was one of the best things that we ever did, because it allowed the faculty to come together and to grow and to bond over a common vision of being able to support and to know and to get to know. Everything's predicated on relationship. It was just a blessing to be able to do that, and I think it was probably one of the top 3 things that we did that helped establish the current culture and the climate that still exists on this campus as it relates to pep rallies. Like we did pep rallies just like y'all do them now. It's just now you have, a full house, right? The school spirit, the ability and the desire to want to celebrate, that all was part of the foundation approach of what did we want at Summer Creek.
Yeah. We are proud to say that the foundation set on campus can still be identified today. There is no denying the strong connection between the students and staff, as greetings and handshakes are seen throughout the hallways. Our administrators are extremely approachable and engage in our fun and wacky ideas. Bulldog pride seen throughout campus is undeniable. At Summer Creek High School, students are enjoying their high school experience while simultaneously preparing to change the world. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no